Hello, everybody, and welcome to Instant Rice Podcast, episode 13. This episode is sponsored by 92. Hold on, let me pull that up real quick. This episode is sponsored by 920 Auto Detailing LLC. It is a auto detail shop in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, where we live. So my friend Andrew owns it, and did me a favor tonight. So this episode is sponsored
shout out to you, bro.
by 920 Auto Detailing LLC in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I will link that in the description. So the page for it. So
I was about to say, like, I was caught off guard. I was like, so formal.
I didn't even tell him. I was like, oh shit, I better mention that just because he did me a solid tonight. And
yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks for doing the solid.
Because right now I'm currently in between two jobs. So I went right from Vans and then had to come here, and then I had to get my homie to cover for me at my second job. So he covered the hours so we could record. This episode may cut a little short. It might end up to be, but we're gonna try and sponge it as long as we can.
Yeah, we'll try to give a full entertainment.
Yeah, so
even if we're on a shorter schedule.
Yeah, so shout out to 92. That is one more time, 920 Auto Detailing LLC. So if you
thanks
need
for the sponsorship, bro.
If you need your car detailed, or if you need just shoot them a message if you're in the Oshkosh, Wisconsin area. All right, so cool, Mike. Do you have anything to bring us today? You had to go,
I do.
You had to run and scramble and get your phone real fast.
My phone slipped out of my pocket. Jordan, do you want to talk about assholes today?
Yeah.
So I was watching anal porn.
It's my favorite.
No, so I was at work and I was just like, I'm a Reddit user, you know. I got my little fedora and everything.
/average Reddit users.
And I found this one subreddit called "Am I the Asshole?" I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Okay, Mike. Before you go into this, my friend Sadie at work, she said that we should do this in our podcast.
Oh fuck yeah,
dude!
I got you. Hey Sadie, I got you, dude.
Perfect. You got a couple of them saved?
I got a couple.
Oh my god! This episode is sponsored by our friend Sadie.
So for people who don't know what it is. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's "Am I the Asshole?" It's just a subreddit where like people just post something in their daily life that's going on, and they ask, like, they tell a story,
like a situation,
and they ask, like, "Am I the asshole?" or
am I like overthinking it, or like, am I really? I feel like an asshole. Am I? I need
you're posting
validation.
a story, and then you're letting the people of Reddit decide if you're an asshole or if you're not.
The council of the chosen people.
So I just wanted to hit a couple.
Let's judge these people.
Yeah, let's judge, because I thought this was a little fun
idea. This is a great segment. I'm happy with this. Can I say one thing before we like get all happy?
Dive into this, yeah.
I need to mention something, because this is actually a very, very this is like this hurts a lot. The day we're recording, you know Norm Macdonald, the comedian.
No.
He died today, and I am very sad. He was one of my favorite comedians growing up, and now he died, and I didn't even know he had fucking cancer for 9 years. So am I the asshole?
Are you the asshole
for not knowing? Am I the asshole? But
if he brought you that much entertainment through all those years, then you should have known it.
I should have known, right? Yeah. All right. I just wanted to bring that up because I just wanted to say in memoriam of my homeboy.
Hey. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
I didn't know you, but I'm sure you're a funny dude.
One of the greats.
All right, first one for you. This is a good one, I think.
So, do you already have your mind made on these?
No. Well, yes and no.
Okay, so you're just kind of throwing it to, like, for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I try to find like some interesting ones, because like the thing about this subreddit is, like, there's a lot of good stories out there, but there's also like a lot of gimmies where it's like kind of obvious, like, you're not the asshole, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like,
you already know the answer.
This person shit on my salad and I punched them. Am I the asshole for punching them? It's like, no, dude, they shit in your salad. You know, like, but I also like to try to find something that's like,
like kind of out there.
Yeah, where it's like it could go both ways.
Okay, cool. We can play devil's advocate on this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So the first one. This is topical, not really topical for us, because we've mentioned it multiple times.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not telling my brother that the money I give him for my niece's tuition is from my OnlyFans? So, I quit my job to focus on creating content for OnlyFans. I never told my family about it because we are from a devout Catholic family.
Okay.
When the pandemic hit, my brother lost his job and had to earn money by working part-time as a mechanic. My niece had to stop going to her university to help her parents earn a living.
Mm-hmm.
When I found out about their situation, I told them that I will support my niece and they won't need to pay for anything.
Well, right there, that sentence alone, you're not the asshole because you're stepping in when you don't need to.
Last week, my brother found out that I stopped working, and he also sent a screenshot of one of my OnlyFans pictures.
Okay, her brother did?
I wanted to get to that, too. He was livid. He called me names and told me he's ashamed of what I do. He regrets accepting money from me. I was ostracized, disowned by my family. Am I the asshole for not being honest about my job and making them accept money from me, knowing that it's against they are against my line of work?
Fuck no, they're the assholes.
I agree. I want the record to state that she's not the asshole. Like, she willingly was like trying to help like
and
a family in need and stuff.
I get like hiding it too, like especially because like she said she's from like a super Christian family or whatever.
Well, and then that's what I actually wanted to. So for the record, again, not the asshole.
Right,
I agree.
Right.
But I wanted to play a little devil's advocate because I think this is like one of those things where it's like, she's not the asshole in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it also begs a good question of like, should she have like said something about it beforehand? Because let me give you a little hypothetical situation.
Okay. I like hypotheticals.
Jordan, I gotta be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know I've been paying for your Rule 34 subscription for the past couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
Because I know you're working a lot of jobs, and I'm like, I want to help you out.
How you getting this money, Mike?
I've been selling drugs to teenagers on the block.
Without me?
I've been using drug money.
I'm working 3 jobs, and you didn't even ask me for it. It's still drugs to teenagers, Mike.
Drug money to teenagers,
Mike. You know
has been fueling your Rule 34 subscription addiction.
Mike,
are you okay with that? Knowing where the money is from now, teenagers are paying for your porn.
Okay, don't say it like that. But no, Mike. That's still. No, I still even that hypothetical doesn't sway me.
All right,
you need a worse example. Selling drugs to teenagers, that is easiest money you can make.
That's ironic because I was lying to you just then. The truth is, I'm a serial killer. And just the other night, I was walking home, and I saw a guy walking home as well.
No.
Pretty sure he was a firefighter who just got a promotion.
Mike, no. You took my hit job, Mike?
And so I decided, I'm just going to kill this guy for no reason. And I killed him. He was like, please, I have a family. I have 2 daughters. I have
and then a guy drove up and gave me
$50,000. Another guy. And I was like, I just killed him for fun. But then I was like, you know what? I might as well search his wallet. And I found like $20. So
call back to our last episode.
So the truth is, that porn subscription was from $20 of someone I murdered and just looted off the street.
Bro.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We solved that issue.
So no, but the thing is like with the OnlyFans thing, her family just like this. Her brother found it.
Yeah. Okay. That's something.
That's the thing though. His brother had to have found it somehow.
I know. I actually seen some comments like that. Like, how the hell did he find it in the first place? Like,
yeah. Like how is he gonna look at it and then shame you for doing it?
Right.
Fuck you. You are not the asshole. You just saved a bunch of money now because that family is shitty.
And she goes further into it where it's like he hasn't given any of the money back or anything, so he kept it.
So he kept it.
And he just he outed her to the rest of her family, and like essentially I guess they disowned her.
Mike, you know I'm very fond of the show Breaking Bad.
Yes.
This is in a way a lot of like the Breaking Bad situation.
That's true.
But I wouldn't say doing OnlyFans is the same as creating meth. But maybe to some people it is. So I see it as like, if it's bad money, it's still money, fucker. Half the money we use is murder money anyways. So like, who cares? Money isn't even fucking real. It doesn't matter how you fucking get it.
So, but there's like, because maybe I was just giving bad examples. I know I was giving a couple examples like joke wise, but it's like, it's also,
It's the same thing as like Breaking Bad, when his wife finds out that it's like drug money. It's like, do you have like a conscience to say I can't use this money, or fuck no, it's still money? Like, yeah, it's still money. It doesn't matter how it's acquired. I'm incriminating myself. It doesn't matter. Like,
well, it's just because like, what if like, I strangled a child for this money?
how old?
Like, see, that's like
How old, Mike?
5 years old.
Ooh, that's too young.
I strangled him, and I took his lunch.
Who paid you?
I just took his lunch money that his mom gave him for school.
How much was it?
5 cents.
You killed a boy for 5 cents.
He said, "Hey, mister,
what lunch is he gonna buy for 5 cents?
Hey, mister, look at this nickel." I fucking just choked him out.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, Mike. That's not the same thing.
That's not. But that 5 cents went to that gumball I bought you the other day.
Mike, how do you keep doing this stuff? Like, you got a real problem.
I'm just trying to take care of you, man.
Man, you got a real problem. I'm here working 3 jobs and you're strangling kids for 5 cents without me.
It's like, again, she's not the asshole. She's
I
obviously
agree.
like,
definitely not.
she's obviously like just like trying to help her family in need, and like because of like COVID and stuff, like some real shit. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. And plus, like, sex work is real work, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like, for real. And it's like actually hard work. So,
All
not
right.
the asshole. Next.
Not the asshole. All right.
How many of these do you have, by the way?
I'm just kind of searching through Reddit itself.
Okay.
I don't
cool.
have a few of them like actually
cool,
saved.
Cool.
I tried to find something that's like an interesting title. All right. How about this?
Okay.
Am I the asshole for refusing to attend my brother's wedding after he called the cops to my wedding and called my wife a thief?
Does it go into more detail than that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I kind of don't know anything about that.
All right. This dude is 31. His mom is deceased. Her ring was passed down to me as the oldest brother of 3. Neither of my younger brothers seemed interested in following family tradition, so I decided to honor my mother's memory and propose to my wife with my mother's ring, and she loved it. My brother, who's 28, so younger brother, came to me a few days before his wedding, saying he was going to propose to his girlfriend, and he wanted the ring my wife had as her engagement ring.
Oh, so this is a guy.
Yeah, this is a guy
and a younger brother.
Yeah, and his younger brother.
Okay.
I said no because I already proposed to her with it, but he lashed out saying I can't be reasonable, thinking that passing down mom's ring to my wife, who I've only been with for 3 years, when he's known his girlfriend for over 7 years. Plus, mom always considered her as a daughter she had never had, so she's more of a family than my wife. I told him yes, mom thought of her, like his brother's girlfriend, as a daughter she never had, so she's more family than my wife. I told him yes, mom thought. Wait. Sorry. I told him yes, mom thought of her as a daughter, but never stated the ring goes to her. Plus, I didn't think he was going to propose to his girlfriend at all, seeing their relationship was on and off. We argued about it, and he kept insisting and harassing me till I disinvited him from my wedding.
Damn, that's tough.
But my brother showed up to the wedding and started calling my wife a thief repeatedly, telling her to give back my mom's ring that I helped her steal. He made a scene by calling the police, and then it ended up being closed as a family dispute. My wedding was ruined, and my wife was devastated. That was it for me. I had no contact for a year, and I talked to my younger brother. I only talked to my youngest brother. Fast forward a couple weeks, my youngest brother told me that my middle brother is getting married, and he wanted me and my wife to come to his wedding. He gave us an invitation. I declined and reminded that what his brother did to my wedding. He said he felt awful about what happened and wanted me to come to his wedding as his older brother for support and hoped this would be the start of something good. I told him I wouldn't support someone who called my wife a thief in her own wedding, much less my brother, who was supposed to show support that day, but instead called the cops.
So why did he call the cops?
So let's say I'm gonna use you.
Wait, he called the cops on his brother, right? Like, the one who got married called the cops, or the one who attended called the cops?
The one who attended called the cops.
What the fuck?
Okay, so we're gonna use you and me for example.
Okay.
Okay, you're getting married,
Mm-hmm.
and you propose to your wife with the ring that your mom gave you.
Right. And he's the oldest, so he
he's
should
the
get
oldest.
it first.
Yeah, but
like if my mom mentioned it, like I should get it before Jake, or whoever gets married should get it, or whoever gets married first.
So okay, your mom gave you the ring, and you're getting married to your wife with that ring.
Oh, and Jake wanted it.
Your brother Jake wanted
shit.
it, and he claims that like your mom loved his girlfriend more, like because
because
he's been dating
longer.
for 7 years or whatever. She saw her as a daughter and stuff, and just like you've only known your girlfriend for a couple years and stuff. You say no. Obviously, you're like, hey, I'm doing it. I'm still doing it. Yeah, I refuse to give the ring to you. So fast forward to your wedding. You're getting married. He shows up to your wedding, and he's like, thief! Like he points at your wife and like, she's a fucking thief.
It's like the olden days, like witch.
Thief! She stole my mother's ring. You helped her steal this ring. You're both thieves. I'm calling the cops at your wedding. And so that's what happens.
What the fuck?
Fast forward.
Is that the real situation?
That's the real situation
that they called the cops because they claimed that they were a thief?
Yeah. Now fast forward.
Yo,
you
I
and
would
Jake,
be so pissed.
You and Jake stop talking. Now Jake is getting married, and I come to you because Jake gave me a wedding invitation.
Yeah, you're my youngest brother.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey Jordan.
Hey Jordan.
Hey bro. Jake is getting married soon, and he wants you and your wife to come. But you say no because obviously fuck Jake.
Fuck that. I'd go to destroy his wedding.
And I'm like, but bro, he feels bad about it. He's like, I'm sorry. And he wants to make it up to you.
Hey, he said he was sorry.
You think about the family.
Come on, man, the family.
And so, but you decline and you're mad. Are you the asshole for like refusing to make amends with your brother and go to his wedding?
No. These are all very obvious, I feel like.
It's hard to find a very...
No, yeah. I think a lot of people just want to feel better about things, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of these are going to be like, no, you're not an asshole. Of course you're not an asshole. People want to hear that they're not an asshole. Because, like, they fucking he ruined his wedding day.
Dude, I know. Call the fucking cops and everything.
It can't get worse
insane,
than ruining somebody's wedding day. Like your brother's wedding day by calling the cops on his wife. And like for a bullshit reason too. It's like he got it first because he was getting married first. That just makes the most sense. You're not gonna repurpose the ring that he already used to propose to your wife, because then who gets it then?
I got another one.
Like I do understand passing it down, but then you'd think you'd pass it down to your kid, not your brother.
Yeah. No, yeah, you would. I don't know.
Because was it their mothers or like?
It was their mothers, yeah.
So that's okay. The mom is the asshole for having more than one son. Then
I think she's dead though. It's like I think she passed. So it's like you're standing at her grave and you're like, "This is your fault."
So that begs the question that these people are way too old to be even fighting over this type of thing. Too.
The oldest was 31, and I think the middle brother or the brother that called the cops was like 28. Those are
they're
ages.
too old for this shit
to be fighting like that.
Yeah, that seems like something you'd be like, "Hey, I get mama's ring because I got married first," and they'd be like, "Oh shit, I gotta go buy one now." I think that's the problem. The brother was just broke. He was
broke. He just didn't want to go buy.
He didn't want to go buy a ring, so he was a cheap bastard. He's the asshole for sure. It just gets more and more stacked against this guy. I'm gonna be honest.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Not the asshole. Next.
Not the asshole. Next. I got another wedding one for you.
Oh God.
All right. Am I the asshole for deleting my friends' wedding photos in front of them?
Wait.
All right. I'm not really a photographer. I'm a dog groomer. I take lots of photos of dogs all day to put on my Facebook and Instagram. It's my thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just the dog groomer guy. That's my thing.
A cut and a photo with every appointment. I very seldom shoot things other than dogs, even if I have a nice setup. All right. That's like a little background.
Yeah, a little background,
Yeah.
little bio for the guy.
A friend got married a few days ago. A friend that got married a few days ago, wanting to save money, asked if I'd shoot for them, like take photos.
Yeah.
For them. I told him it's not really my forte, but he convinced me by saying that he didn't really care if they were perfect. They were on a shoestring budget, and I agreed to shoot it for around $250, which is nothing for a 10-hour event.
Right.
On the day of, I'm driving around following the bride as she goes from appointment to appointment before the ceremony, taking photos along the way. I shoot the ceremony itself, and during the reception, I'm shooting speeches and people mingling. So he's doing his job. I started around 11 a.m. and was due to finish around 7:30 p.m. Around 5...
That's it, 7:30?
I guess. Around 5 p.m., food is being served, and I was told I cannot stop to eat because I need to be a photographer. In fact, they didn't save me a spot at any table. I'm getting tired, and at this point kind of regretting doing this for next to nothing. It's also unbelievably hot. The venue is in an old Veterans Legion. I don't know what that is.
What the fuck?
And it's like
is that a location of Fallout 4?
Yeah. and it's like 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and there's no AC.
Jesus Christ.
I told the groom
probably wearing like a suit or some shit too. Like a photographer always dresses up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, because you're literally following like the groom and stuff. I told the groom I need to take off for 20 minutes to get something to eat and drink. There's no open bar or anything. I can't even get water, and my 2 water bottles are long empty. He tells me I need to be either a photographer or leave without pay. With the heat, being hungry, and generally annoyed at the circumstances, I asked if he was sure, and he said yes. So I deleted all the photos I took in front of him and took off, saying I'm not his photographer anymore. If I was to be paid $250, honestly, at that point, I would have paid $250 just for a glass of cold water and somewhere to sit for 5 minutes. Am I the asshole?
See, okay, another thing I've noticed, this guy specifically, I think he adds as many shitty details as he can to make himself feel better.
Uh-huh.
Like, we already get the situation sucks, but, like, he kept making it, like, worse and worse, and you're like, damn.
That's universal for, like, all these posts. Because obviously the people posting them,
they're trying to convince...
I'm not the asshole.
Like, I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not the asshole.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so, like, I get that, and, like, but yeah, he's definitely not the asshole.
He's definitely not the asshole.
Definitely not the asshole. I want one where they are the asshole, but let's keep talking about this one. like he's definitely not. Like, there's no way. $250, dude. Like, that already, he was being taken advantage of.
Oh right, yeah.
Like, they were friends, yeah, or was he just
that's what he said.
So
like
they
a
were
friend.
Friends. And then, dude, deleting them in front of him is so fucking funny.
That's
my favorite thing.
That's like. Oh man, that had to feel good.
You know what would have been better though?
What?
If like he took them back and edited them and made the bride look fat in all of them, and like made her look like photoshopped her fatter or some shit. Like that would have been way better. But like no, deleting them is really funny in front of them and then leaving. I would have paid $250 for a glass of cold water and a place to sit for 5 minutes. Dude's a fucking beast. No, he's.
Dude,
I want to know this guy's dog place. I want to take Paul Rudd there.
That's fucked up that they can't even like supply the dude with drinks or whatever. Like
right, and like they don't treat him like a person. They're like, you're an object right now. And it's like I've been to a bunch of weddings, and I always see the photographer like hanging out for a bit,
right?
Or at least like multiple photographers. It's like one of them can rest. Like,
yeah.
Like the thing is, you're supposed to hire from a company, so they send like 2 or 3. Like when Noah got married, he hired Ian and Jacob. So like he had 2. So like they one would rest and the other one would do it. The thing.
Yeah. Well, like he explained, like they were on like a budget and stuff, but even then, that doesn't excuse.
Yeah, it doesn't excuse it.
And plus, like it's your like. I don't know how close they are, but
it's your friend.
Said it was a friend.
Yeah, it's like you can't expect.
So it's like, why would you like?
He's a person. He needs to eat and drink.
This dude needs
like he's been
the basic needs.
He's been following your wife around, watching her do things.
Yeah,
taking pictures. Probably the iPhone or something. They didn't even say. Like he's like, I don't really do this. Like it's just like I just take pictures of dogs after I groom them. Probably doesn't have a fucking nice camera. He's probably just got a fucking iPhone.
Yeah, it's like one of those like little rental cameras or whatever.
He's got like the fucking disposable.
Yeah. I gotta develop these at Walmart real quick.
Real talk though, like when I get married, I want to do that thing where you put like a bunch of disposable cameras like around tables so people can just like use and then you do it at the end. That seems fun.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's really fun, right? But like also get hire a photographer.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
But like, come on, man. Hire a photographer. Like, if
I
you're not ready to get married or hire a photographer, you don't know what you're doing.
I gotta imagine like the photographer dude. He obviously went up to like the groom and he's like, dude, it's fucking high. Like
I'm gonna love it with you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause we're friends.
Yeah, like I'm exhausted. I'm like dehydrated. I need some fucking water. I need.
You don't even have a table for me.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a spot.
Where am I gonna go?
Just give you like 20 minutes so I can get a water bottle and just like sit outside.
Yeah, literally, like
just cool off.
Yeah, it's cooler outside.
Yeah, and his friend is like, no.
He's like, no. I bet you it was the wife.
No, he said he talked to the groom.
Oh,
so he talked to his friend.
That is bizarre.
And so he's like, you're a photographer. Do your job or don't
you
do it at all.
You are not a guest here.
Yeah, it's like wow, dude, that's fucked.
Dude, yeah, you're no longer friends after that either. And
no.
Like, dude, deleting them in front of him. That seals the deal. That burns the bridge.
Dude, like, cause like. To delete them in your family is like just like a big fuck you. But at that point, like he's had it.
Yeah,
so it's like it's justifiable.
It's definitely justified. He is not an asshole. Not an asshole. Final verdict.
Final verdict.
Not an asshole. But like, it's just like. That's so funny to imagine. He just gives him a little doggy plate or like a little plate, little paper plate. And he's gonna go stand next to the DJ. Because like only till 7:30, they must not have had a reception either.
No, they probably had like a split thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's hard to find these on the spot.
Yeah, I know. And like I really want to find one where they are an asshole.
Yeah, like they're just plainly an ass.
Like they don't even try to like sugarcoat it. Like, yeah, dude, you're an asshole.
I feel like
because so far like I've taken the side of everyone like
ooh, okay, so on Reddit,
okay,
there's like a bunch of posts and some of them has like little tags underneath.
Yeah.
This one has asshole as a tag.
Oh, they have them little folders.
So I'm gonna
let's do it.
All right. That's
fun. This could be fun.
This one's kind of a read. We'll see.
What's the little title?
All right. Am I the asshole for being upset my sisters kept my daughter's pregnancy a secret from me?
Oh my god.
This is a heavy one. If you want to skip it, we can skip it. I can just go through the asshole tag and find a different one.
No, I want to know why.
Okay. All right.
I want to know why his sisters did that.
All right. Well, we'll go through it. Hello, Reddit. I came across this while on my quest to find answers as to why my oldest daughter behaves this way and feels.
Oh, I can only. Okay.
you can feel the asshole energy.
This is the first time this man's ever touched Reddit.
And feels the need to hurt her mother so deeply. My daughter and I have always had a complicated relationship ever since she was a child. She was often strong-willed, overly confident, and was frequently in trouble with her teachers for being too social during class. We often had.
What does that have to do with it?
I don't know. We often had to teach her manners and reinforce good behavior while making sure she didn't grow up to be too arrogant. She has always suffered with mental health issues and has convinced herself of things that never actually happened. And when she married her husband and got pregnant with her first child, she suddenly told me she didn't want me visiting her anymore. I told her she had broken my heart, and I'll give her what she wants then, which is space. Oh God, I don't like this. When my grandchild was born, I found out and tried to initiate a relationship with my grandchild, but she always prevented it and kept them from me. She would send me elaborate Reddit posts claiming how abusive I was to her that bordered on dramatic and delusional. She never wanted to be a mother, I believe, and that's why she doesn't want me to know my grandchildren. And after repeated, dude, I don't like this. After repeated letters and emails to my daughter, she kept ignoring me to hurt me. My heart is constantly broken, but I don't want her to think that I'm not trying. It's been 6 years since she's spoken to me.
Holy fuck.
But friends and family usually update me on how she's doing. I found out through my ex-husband, and my daughter is pregnant again. I was deeply hurt by this, as my sisters...
Oh, this is the mother.
I guess.
Okay.
I was deeply hurt by this, as my sisters and mother were all aware, yet I wasn't told after she has already gave birth to my grandson. I told my sisters that I'm deeply hurt, that they contributed to hurting me and participating in activities designed to hurt me. I told them that they should have told my daughter that they wouldn't keep her pregnancy a secret and exclude her mother, since they would hopefully say that they love. One of my sisters told me I was some hurtful names and blocked me, while my other sister just ignored me. I told them both that I need to have boundaries then, and not to let people in my life who do things to hurt me. My mother told me some more hurtful things, that I am in the wrong. I don't think I am, and I generally don't understand where all the animosity towards me for just being a loving mother who tried her best came from.
So that one's under the asshole tag.
It is under the asshole tag.
I think it might be under the asshole tag because the mom really, really stretched the victim thing. You know what I mean? Like the whole time is saying like, "Oh, my daughter was a troubled child. Like I did my best," and like I could definitely see that she
didn't elaborate on anything.
Yeah,
she's just like, my child was a problem child,
and I did my best.
And she cut herself off from me.
No kid just cuts themselves off from their parents
right.
without a reason.
Yeah, no.
She must have been a shitty mom. She doesn't want to own up to it.
Yeah, this is definitely like, again, like just from like reading like how the message is typed, 100% an asshole. She was
probably very what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for, but she would, I want to say toxic, but you know, that's just a bland word. But like, you could tell that she would, she's victimized. She's being very victim.
Yeah.
Victim, like, where she's like, I did nothing wrong. My daughter doesn't. The whole first half, I was imagining a man. I was imagining a dad.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And so, that it made a big difference when I found out it was the mom.
Yeah.
Because I could definitely see that. And then the daughter telling her aunts that she was pregnant and so obviously like the mom probably had some fucking issues.
100%.
Fucked the kid up when she was young.
Just by reading that post, I can confidently say there's 100% good reason why the daughter cut herself off from the mother, and that the mom doesn't want to face reality that she was a bad mom. Yeah,
she wants to just blame.
Especially like the end of the like that end of the post. She's like, "I'm just a caring mother who's just like,"
and she makes it about herself. My heart breaks.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You blew that chance. You blew the relationship. I wonder if the dad knows. I wonder if like she's got she hasn't talked to her daughter in 6 years.
6 years.
And like another thing I was imagining was that the daughter was like a teenager who told the aunts, like when you first read the thing, like why she kept it a secret or whatever. I did not imagine it would be an adult who's married.
I thought
I thought it was like,
well, that's why it's like I don't know why she started off with like talking about like her high school years or whatever.
Yeah, I think she just wanted to make it seem like the daughter
like
was
she
the
was
bad
a problem.
one.
Yeah.
So she wanted to pass the blame to the daughter, like saying, "Oh, she was always talkative in class." What the fuck? Who cares, you dumb fuck? Like you probably neglected your daughter, or you treated her like shit, or you were probably just evil and selfish, and now you regret it because your kid doesn't talk to you anymore, and you only have yourself to blame.
That was an easy asshole one.
Yeah, it was really lengthy though.
Yeah.
Of like poor me, like, oh, I did nothing
Again,
wrong.
she never like even discussed like the problem at hand.
We don't really know anything about the situation. Like she's got other kids. Like she said grandchildren. And like, do we know, does the dad still talk to the daughter? Like, the fact that she only mentioned, I'm heartbroken, that means that you are the problem. The fact that you can only think about yourself in a situation like this. What you don't put yourself in the shoes of what I could possibly have done to my daughter to make her not want to speak to me anymore, or have her around her children and my grandkids, and why I'm being isolated from my family when she said ex-husband. So she's divorced. So potentially the dad still sees the kid.
Probably.
So,
maybe.
Yeah. Well, it said something about ex-husband, didn't it? Like my ex-husband's sisters or something like that. But yeah, so I'm assuming she was a shitty mom and doesn't want to own up to it. So what else do we got in that asshole tag? Asshole. Final verdict.
Asshole. Final verdict.
That is a Grand Canyon asshole right there.
There's
a gaper.
What is all right? I'm going through the asshole tags. Some of these seem pretty.
I've never been on the
easy.
asshole tag on Reddit. I've been on there on other websites. Reddit.
Fuck.
You're just going through the tag, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, actually, I'll let you choose if you want.
I
if you
can't.
want
I'm
to
on my
scroll.
glasses.
Oh, okay,
I'm not
okay.
touching that shit. I am virtually blind. Dude, this last week, I've like been going blind. Like, actually, I really got to either start wearing my glasses or get some new ones or something because my eyes are literally failing me. My vision is failing. It's becoming a problem.
No, dude. Have you gone? Or like, do you plan on going to like an eye appointment or whatever?
Yes, that, and I plan on getting LASIK.
That's fair.
Yeah, not yet, but like, you know, once we become famous YouTubers.
Oh, well, we already are.
I mean, we already are. I mean, once we become rich.
Once we get that.
We are famous but not rich.
Once we get that 1 million subscriber bonus.
Yeah, baby. Once our sponsorship check goes through. Which actually we are losing. I'm losing money on the sponsorship because I lost an hour of work.
No.
So this is a kind of a backwards sponsorship, but we're getting his name out there. So there's no promo code. There's nothing you get for this. Just tell him that Instant Rice sent you, and he'll know what that means. No, he won't. He will. Go on. Proceed.
Am I the asshole?
This one's an asshole tag?
Yeah, this.
Okay. And these are new to you, right?
Yeah, this.
Okay.
This is definitely something I have not seen yet. Am I the asshole for calling my husband gross and banning him from bathing our son?
What the fuck? Dude, these titles are so bizarre. Like that's what you went with.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted.
Am I the asshole for
So you wanted people to be on your side, but that's the title you go with.
Am I
That
the
is
asshole
bizarre.
for calling my husband gross and banning banning him from
I forbid you from bathing our child. He'll be gross like you.
All right. Me, female 27.
27. You're in your 20s.
Yeah. And my husband, male 30. So he's
Okay.
30. Have an 8-month-old son together.
Okay.
He's such a blessing, but as new parents, we're fairly exhausted and are just trying to take it one day at a time. My husband helps big time, and us super involved as a father. Well, that's a weird sentence. Though he can be clueless at times when it comes to our son's care. I handle the big tasks like feeding, changing, and bathing, while he handles cleaning up messes, rearranging sheets/blankets, and doing some cleaning on the side. Yesterday morning, I went out to do some grocery shopping and left my husband with our son at home. Our son was sleeping. I told my husband there wasn't much work required from, and I would be back in an hour. So he sat on the couch and checked his SM accounts. I don't know what that is.
Social media.
Oh. Yeah. I came back an hour, and once I entered the apartment, I heard my son crying loudly. I entered the kitchen quickly and saw my husband placing our son inside the kitchen sink, and looked like he was giving him a bath. I think she misspelled that to be bath. I got mad seeing our son crying loudly, and I asked my husband what the hell he was doing, and he said he was trying to give our son a bath. She said bath again. Why? Dude. I called him gross and grabbed a towel and removed our son from inside the sink. My husband asked what I was doing, and I lashed out at him, calling him gross to think it's okay to put our son in the sink and potentially harm him since there is glass/sharp tools nearby. I told him it wasn't his job. She said jib. And he should have done it, and that he's banned from doing it again. He threw a fit saying that I'm threatening him as less of a parent than me and dictating how he bonds with our son. We got into a screaming match, and he called me controlling and selfish, and that as a father, he should do his fair share in our son's care. I straight up told him his attitude wasn't in our son's best interest, and he should stop whining about what he gets and doesn't get to do, since I give him more than he doesn't get. Wait, what? Since I give him more than he could handle. He stormed off and is still sulking and ignoring me till today. Am I the asshole? Was I too hard on him? I'm sorry, but I had no idea it was. Oh, this is an edit, but so yeah.
Oh, what does the edit say? Because I've already got my mind made up.
Okay. The edit says, I'm sorry, but I had no idea it was common to bathe babies in kitchen sinks.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
Weird, because literally none of my family did it. I now get why my husband said it was normal. That's
a very normal thing to do because it's shallower. They can't drown in a fucking sink, you moron. Yeah, she's an asshole. How dare you? You don't get to decide. You don't get to just. Your husband will try to do a nice thing. You do everything,
dude.
Or you do everything. Coming from her, we don't even know.
Well, yeah, and like and then like going back to like the beginning where she's like, I do this.
Yeah,
like she's like the task that she says she does is more like interactive with the kid, where the father is just like doing the cleaning and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like she's getting all like the
affection and
affection like stuff, and where like the dad's like fucking off like just cleaning the mess.
And it's like the dad wanted to hang out with the son.
Yeah, like that's.
And then she's like, "There's what'd she say? Glass and sharp tools."
I think she said that because they're in a kitchen.
Yeah, well, bitch, your kid isn't gonna be able to reach over for a fucking knife and stab himself.
Yeah, and I think
your husband's got that under control.
Yeah, I think your husband is smart enough to like
move the knife.
Like, all right, son, I just started washing the dishes of all our knives, but you know what?
I broke a couple plates, but I'm gonna leave them there.
Can you hold on to this topless blender? It's just
while I run this smoothie. Yeah. He's got all the knives laid out. He's got like a fucking hacksaw. He's got like tools. He's got a sink out in the garage and on the fucking workshop.
Tell me, boy, have I ever showed you my knife juggling skills?
I could juggle a couple knives and some flaming torches and blenders while they're running.
No, it's
a completely reasonable thing for the husband to say, all right, let's bathe you. You stinky. See, when she said calling him gross,
I was expecting a whole different story.
Yeah,
and just to find out that he was just doing it
gross because he was doing it in the sink.
Yeah,
what is that? What's gross about it?
Yeah, I thought she was going to like, oh, something like his hygiene is horrible,
smelly. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I called him. You're gross. Like you smell like you didn't think. I don't know. Why did she say it like that? Because that is very misleading.
Like when they're like having their argument where he's saying that she's dictating and stuff, and he's very in the right there. Yeah,
like she's being a control of bitch. She's probably that mom from the last post.
Yeah, he's like, you're dictating, and like
you're dictating.
You should let me like bond with our son, and then she
says our son,
and she says, I quote, I straight up told them that his attitude wasn't in our son's best interest.
It's like, who the fuck are you? Like, that's the thing about moms, dude. They like want to do everything, and it's like, to an extent, you gotta let the dad because I get like being a dad, you can just like. Dude, you just got to make sure they don't die. That's all it is. The mom just does everything else, and that's completely fine. But, like dads want to do, that's a good dad. He wanted to do something. Most dads don't do stuff. They don't want to do things.
He wanted to make good memories.
Yeah, he was like, this will be fun. Hey, he's probably just chilling. He sees the kid, and he's like, you're up for me.
And from the sounds of it, like he doesn't get to do this often.
He's like,
he literally has to wait for the wife to leave the house
to like. He's
like, all right, so we only got an hour. Like,
come on, let's clean you fast before your mom gets home.
Let's have some fun.
please, I got bubbles. I got so many bubbles.
I've been holding on to this bubble.
This is your grandfather's. He used it with me. I want to use it with you, my son. I love you, my son. Quick. She's pulling in the driveway. Dry off.
Well, that's the thing. I like to imagine she walked in the house and like she sees the husband like with like a shocked face and there's like a tower of bubbles on the kid's head. And he's like, it's not what it looks like.
While he's like giggling, and he's like spiking it up. And he turns around. No, your mother is home.
And she says the baby was crying, but I bet she was like over exaggerating it to like make it sound.
Yeah. And like babies cry.
Yeah.
It's like a baby thing. Babies just cry for no reason. And like it's completely normal for a baby to cry, especially when it's like getting like probably doesn't like the bath. Babies probably don't like baths.
Yeah, like yeah.
Like what do you expect, bitch? Like what does he not cry for you? Like because you hang out with him all the time. Now he has a stranger bathing him because you won't let him, and now he's banned. Like
yeah, I know.
You put a ban on his account.
That's the other thing. You're banned.
Yeah, you were banned for bathing
your son. If I ever
son.
catch you washing our son again,
your shit is out on the yard. If I catch you bathing our goddamn son,
gross motherfucker.
You sick fuck.
Dude, I bet like in her vision, like when she walked in the door, like she like saw the husband like holding a knife to the kid's throat. Like,
she walks in with the groceries and she sees like drops the bags of groceries, grabs her.
What have you done?
What have you done?
Dude,
No, not the soap, not the bubble soap.
That's so dumb, dude.
Yeah, that bitch. I hate her. That is the worst. That is the worst one so far.
That's so funny. I still can't get over that title. My gross husband.
Gross. I was thinking like, see, when it says I called him gross when he was bathing our son, there are so many directions it could have gone.
Right.
Like creepy directions, like just like you got to choose your words more carefully, lady. For all we knew, he could have been like he had his hand dunked into the water doing some forbidden shit. You know what I mean? Like you can't incriminate your husband in that kind of way. Because what are people going to think? You say, I call him gross when I caught him bathing our son. Bro, you need to clarify right now what you're saying. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, yeah, I don't agree. That was definitely an asshole. She was definitely the bitch.
Yeah.
But, like, could you imagine being banned? You are no longer to bathe our kid. He will smell before you touch him.
It makes me wonder, like, what else did he get banned from?
Yeah, he's like, damn it, I already got banned. Like,
I can't feed him. I can't.
I'm not even gonna look at him anymore.
I like to imagine, like, she, like, a couple months later, like, maybe, like, a year later, she, like, goes out to, like, do some more shopping. Yeah. And, like, the kid is, like, he's not properly like potty trained or something like that. And he's like, Dad, I need to go to the bathroom. Like he can't even look at his son like, I'm sorry, boy.
Sorry, boy.
I've been bad.
I'm sorry, boy. Your mother has forbidden me from even.
6 months ago, your mother banned me from doing this, so I can't do it again.
I can't let your mother can't leave me. I can't lose another.
If she locks in on me trying to help you take a shit, she'll just call me gross.
I'm gonna be splattered all over Reddit as some gross baby.
Tell me, boy. Do you know what it's like to be called gross?
I didn't think it was gross, boy. Imagine you have to tell your kid this when he's older. When he was like 10 years old, he's like, yeah, I only remember my mom bathing me.
Yeah, like you're looking at like old baby photos. It's like, Dad, how come you're not in any of these photos? They're like, well, boy.
They're on vacation. He's like, I got banned. I got banned mid-vacation. It's like, I got banned from taking pictures because your mom looked fat.
That's not even me holding the camera. That's a tripod.
Yeah. Where were you? I was holding the bags.
I was too busy cleaning your mess in the other room.
Yes. We only have about 10 more minutes if we want to keep doing these.
We can fuck off for 10 minutes. We don't have to get into another one.
We got like 8 minutes left until I gotta cut it. So,
but no, this is fun. I feel like we definitely should do
things like this. Like we did the music thing, which was well received, and then we did this, which is probably gonna be hopefully well received as well.
Yeah.
So
moral
of the story: people don't like us coming up with things. They want to hear the words from other people. So
yeah, no, we'll definitely do this again. We don't have to do like whole episodes,
right.
Like,
This
dedicated.
just happened because it was a shorter episode, and we're kind of like shit for time.
Yeah. We for the future, it would be like a prepared "Am I the Asshole" Reddit post, and then we can just one.
I mean, we could even.
Or we can
shout out the YouTube channel. We could even make full videos about this.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, we could do that too. We could do that on the channel. So if you guys want to see that, head over to the channel, White Rice on YouTube. It'll probably be a pain in the ass to search, but
yeah, there's I remember like trying to help someone like find our channel, and like there was so many fucking rice channels.
Oh shit.
Like no, this like because it's like cooking.
Yeah, no. And that's why we have to boost ourselves. We gotta get up there in the ranks. We need everybody to go over to our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button, and then watch our beautiful Let's Plays and other things soon to come.
Yeah,
we've got a lot of
future
plans.
stuff planned. So
we've got a few days in the future here. This near future, we're planning on filming some stuff. So look out to see the face reveal finally on the channel. Because I just realized like. We got nothing on our channel yet of our faces.
We do and we don't. Because we did watch our high school film.
We did. And also in the thumbnails, our pictures are there. But they're very outdated.
Yeah, they're very outdated.
Very outdated.
We're very different looking people.
Yes. And same, well, Jesus, my voice is gone today. I apologize. But same with the high school video as well. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, it's a little bit outdated now. We're a little older.
I got gray hair.
Yeah, and I got blonde hair. But yeah, so trying to think of any closing statements. I kind of just want to say like to the I don't know if like talking about the YouTube channel and people who are like, because I try to get videos up every day, but like I've been slacking lately because I've been working like 3 jobs. So I put in the descriptions for the last couple of videos like that I suck. So, like I have a bunch of them done. I just need to render them and then get them scheduled. But we still gotta finish Catherine on the channel. The channel's I finally have gotten to a video where you took over, so we're finally there.
Oh,
so it's a little bit past the halfway point.
Hey, if you want to see me play a game,
if you want to watch me play half of a game,
and then me play the other half,
play the other half. I even kept in the part where I just like, where you were like, "Look, man."
Oh no! Like, I thought you were gonna cut that out.
You're like, "Look, man, you want me to just play this?" Because like I realized like in that, and I'm gonna be honest, like I've not put in a lot of effort in those videos editing wise. They're kind of just the raw gameplay. I cut every once in a while, but that's a really hard game to cut.
Yeah,
because like you don't want to cut cutscenes or gameplay.
It was a hard first game to do.
It was really hard, but we got through it, and I'm gonna get through and post it all. But and then I realized I didn't post the last 2 podcasts on YouTube, but they're up now. And then I gotta upload the Saints Row bonus on YouTube as well. But that one, the audio is not the best, but it's still more content of your 2 favorite boys, and also too many people at work listen now.
Yeah, are you the talk of the town at work?
Real. I see. It's my own fault because I constantly bring it up. It's what we want. But at the same time, it's also they look at me very different now in a different light because a new girl just started, and today she asked me what my podcast was called, and I was like, "What is it?" Like I still told her, so we're gonna see if she listens. But I know that another new hire started and listened with their friend. And that was the first thing they said to me today when they got here. I opened the door and they were like, "I listened to your podcast." Oh, shit. I was like, I didn't even ask which one because I was terrified to know the answer.
Yeah.
There are some better ones than, like, if they listen to, like, episode 1, that's way better than episode 4. Or episode 4 where we talk about fucking aliens for about an hour.
The infamous fucking aliens episode.
That is... Whenever somebody asks, "Well, what's your podcast about?" I say, we talk about what aliens would fuck.
Yeah, well...
Or what we'd fuck, mostly, because we usually get in that kind of thing of, like, what we'd fuck. It's usually about our dicks. Our dicks are a big They're pretty much the hosts of the show here. Our dicks are.
Big dicks? Wait, what?
Our dicks.
Oh, our
Not
dicks.
big.
Not
big.
You know, I like to use the word
average.
Slightly below.
Just like this episode. Bye, everybody. Like lengthwise. That was a bad joke. I should have elaborated. This episode is below average.
Below
in length
average. Yeah.
because it's only 54 minutes. So, bye.
Bye.